Happy Sunday, guy. How are you? Elizabeth here. Let's talk about what is going on in Tanzania. I know. I don't know. I saw somebody's like wanting manifestation in 29 of the day of election. I don't know because Sami doesn't have opposition. I love that way for now because we have many things to fix. Okay, so I don't know much about this, but I wonder why people want a manifestation because they don't have opposition or Samia is not good. So I just see looking about what is going on, why people are so mad over there. I hope I'll be there in the in election day. That will be to see how. I never vote, so but I don't know. This is the only lady we have as a president, and the women we are very good in what to say in management. I know we are not too much many women in a politics, but women I think we will be very good than men. So people want the opposition, and I don't know much about opposition in Tanzania. And I knew she is running alone, and I'm pretty much CCM because that I grew up. And I think that the um, political party, it's like stand still. So I know people want opposition. We need to be careful as opposition. We need to be careful. It's good to ask Samir what we want than sending chaos. Okay? Are you guys want to do this? I'm going to talk about Nigeria after too, because I saw people really dying over there, Christian, but I tweeted that I have a piece of that. Okay, yes, I have a piece of that. I find out like 2 days ago, but I was like lazy to put it. But every time I go to Twitter, I have this video. I say I need to put this piece, and you'll be shocked. Okay, so go back to Tanzania. What is going on? Are you guys want a manifestation because she's a woman, or she's doing not doing a good job? I don't know. You know, it's weird, but so people gonna say, Elizabeth, yeah, but we are you are not in Africa, so yeah, but I'm pretty much now. It's 2 years now. I'm really. I went 2 times in Tanzania, and I see people. This is the pretty much African problem because they are really brainwash opposition, democracy. But I think we they sold us the product is not made for Africa. Why? Because Africa we have a lot ethnic. We are not like here. Here, the place I live, we speak 2 languages, French and English. I go to the store, I speak the language I want to talk. Hi. Oh, I don't speak English. Oh, bonjour. See? Boom. You have it. But me, I don't know my own ethnic in Africa, but I speak Swahili. Habari mzuri, umeamkaje? Believe me, when this year I went by myself, and the other one I went with my family, and I pretty much have my mouth was very heavy because I need to speak Swahili all day, and I'm not used to. Here I'm speaking Swahili with my husband. He speaks Swahili, so I just speak, but it's not over there. Every single word needs Swahili. And my family, many of them doesn't speak English. Some speak English. Tanzania, we are very proud of our language. This is something we are very proud, which I love, which I'm proud of. We are not really persuaded by outside forces, which is fantastic. But we need to be careful. We need to be careful with opposition. I'm telling, maybe God give me a chance. When I went in Tanzania this year alone, I have a chance. For some reason, the opposition came in Dumila. So everybody went there, not because of opposition, because of a helicopter. He's young, dynamic. I wish I'm going to meet him. And I met him, I wanted to do the interview, but my sister didn't want. I don't know. It's like a mess. I secure interview. I wanted to learn, but I listened what he said. For me, it's like, I treat it, it's like, give me a car, so I'm going to learn how to drive. Kind of. You just repeat. Tuweke kunani kuma jukumu, tutafanya hivi na hivi. I was like, okay. So my brain go nuts. I'm a very deep thinker. So I was like, wait a minute, what? I listen. I was like, wait a minute. So you want me to give a car? So you're going to go to the school here, learning to drive like 1 year. So your car is going to be in a parking lot. For 1 year, waiting to be dry. Anyway, so this is, when I listened to this young, dynamic guy, I was like, wow, this is it. And he wanted to talk to me, but I can see from far, he knew I'm not from there. But somebody in his entourage gave me a little interview, which is very fantastic. I have video. And he pretty much, he can be politician himself. He don't need to be somebody else. But please, be careful with wannabe. This is kind of wannabe. We need to, as Tanzania, Tanzania have a problem too. Like, I was born in Tanzania, but when you get out, I have a here nationality, your Tanzanian nationality taking off. This kind of thing we need to focus. Tanzania people, we need to focus on a big thing. Not is my neighbor what is doing. Do you know Tanzania? You don't need politician to run. This I find when I was at Africa. You need 3 things. And you're going to give a faki who is governing you. Fanya bustani. Kama uko nafasi ya kunani, fanya kabustani kadogo. Unalima mchicha. Sipendagi matembele. Sipendagi matembele. Napenda viazi, ni viazi vitamu bana, viazi vitamu ndio vinaita matembele. He's still sleeping. Anyway. Viazi vitamu na matembele unafanya msusa. Vitu 2 unafanya hivyo. Unaoa kama naweza kuoa. Mwanamke anachukua ile kabustani anafanya vile, kwa hiyo mke wako anabakia pale anafanya kabustani. Wewe unatumika mikono. Unaishi maisha ya chini. Unafuga kuku. Watu wengi wafugi tena kuku. Fuga kuku, unapata mayai. Mayai ni mazuri. Unakula asubuhi mayai, kwa hiyo ukiwa na kuku una chakula. Unachinja kuku, mnakula siku moja, unakula majani, hivi na hivi. Kwa hiyo watu wengi, nimeona kitu yenyewe kimeshangaza. Watu wengi wananunua kitu kwanza asubuhi mpaka jioni. Vitu ya kutoka nje vimejaa. Watu wengi nimeangalia wakiwa na kiu wanaenda kuchukua juice na kunywa. Be careful Tanzania. Be careful is these drinks. Kuko ma drinks enye haingii kumwili. Unakunywa ni sugar. Way down. Kwa hiyo import things are more in Tanzania. And this is, for me, I need three things for my politician to sit down and talk to me. I don't care which country. Into Africa. Because Africa will operate completely different. You know why? Because we can't print money, Africa. We can't. So we need to own our own things. You know, Africa, we need to own our own, what we are, every country has their own things. So we need to own these things. Because we don't own our own things, you know, that is a problem. Like Tanzania, blue diamond. We need to find out who owns this. Where's the money go? Who operating this? How many taxes they paid? Are they giving job to Tanzania people? I know in the top maybe is not Tanzania, but it need to be 90% Tanzania people have this job from our own. This is God-given gem. You know, blue diamond, I think, is the only in the world. So God is not stupid. He knows every country gives their own things. Because God is not, he doesn't have favoritism. And some countries that doesn't have minerals, they give tourism. They give things to people come to see. You see, God knows. If they don't, country doesn't have anything, maybe their people are very go-getter. So see, God knows and God loves everybody. But Tanzania, we need to be careful. For me, as a person, politician Tanzania need to sit down me to say, okay, yes, this is Tanzania, go this company operate this, and the Tanzania people have this job. Not only the security job, and all 90% is the outside people. How many of these people pay the taxes in this Tanzania mineral? That is not to the opposition. Opposition, I listen, I was like, are you serious? I wanted to ask him question. He didn't want. My little sister didn't want. I don't, because she's, I don't know what she wants. I know. I didn't want. I don't know why she did this. She's CCM pretty much like me. Our own family CCM. We grew up. I think it is the own things. Opposition need to work 200% to convince me. Yes. I'm rather sit down with Samir to know what she can improve than wanna be. Is she perfect? I don't know. I don't know much about Samir. You know, I knew Magufuli almost in the end through my husband because he is very, very good in Africa politics for years. Not to know is living it. Okay, so you know, Tanzania have a president Magufuli in the end, maybe 2 months after he died. I have no idea. I didn't want to know. You know, Tanzania, Africa things really drain my energies because it's heartbreaking. Maybe I'm not really built to have this pain is going on in Africa. So I remember my husband show me the things happened to Congo years ago. I say, please, I don't want. It's too, when I see something is gonna stay in my head for. It's like painful to see how human never pay attention to this. So I say, because when things I saw back then, maybe 10 years, still in my head. That's kind of person. I can't detach. I want to detach, but I can't. So I choose what to talk, not because I don't want to. Many atrocity going on in Africa is painful. But guys, go back to our own land, Tanzania. We need to be careful. I know their influencer go 29, go out our country. Yes. So you need, if you do that, peaceful, and put a menu, what you want Samia to improve. I found out in my own knowledge, we are more powerful than any politician. And politician, pretty much any countries, their scale of population. That's why social media, they have censorship, because they know the power of mind, the power of human, the power of will, the power of what we want, which is will. Pretty much one person can change everything. Pretty much. You need just people believe in you. So we need to use this power in a good way. Are we opposing Samir because she's a woman or she's doing bad job? And is this opposition? Everybody's opposition. I have some video opposition. He was in jail, and they discharge him, but he stay in jail. I was like, I wrote in Twitter, is that for attention? So it's like I was in example in hospital. They discharge me, but I'm gonna stay in hospital for what? So is Samir? I wish one day I'm gonna meet Samir and see what she improved. Oh, I'm gonna follow these things to the end, because I'm pretty much inside now. Because first of all, I'm Tanzanian, guys. Yes, 100% to the core. Like my blood is in Tanzania. Yes. So we need to be careful with this lady. And I hear some story. So many people were scared of me because I wanted to ask opposition, because maybe they're gonna come take me in the night and never see again, which he pretty much did. So Africa politics need to change. This is not Tanzania only, because we are too caught up of outside influence. And the outside influence, they pretty much need us. I repeat, all this, we worship nation like Europe. Europe pretty much need Africa to exist. I know people gonna hate me. I don't fucking care. Yes, Europe need Africa. I don't care with human needs. I don't care with immigration. Oh, they take our job. Yes, but where is your money come? Europe they have a budget. It's a pretty much a game, guys. They have a budget, which is fake money. Yes, it's the fake money. It's the paper. This budget is this year, but they need it. So they take fake money, they flew to Africa. They take the tangible thing, flew to them. That's why Europeans, they need 100% to know what is going on to the politician in Africa. So our politician is pretty much hostages. Our Africa politicians are pretty much hostages, because the dark force doesn't want them to do single thing. If Samir say one day, I don't want to export just one company of juices, she's pretty much gone. I repeat, if Samir put maybe rice from outside, or chicken. Pretty much chicken when you eat Tanzania come from outside, and our own chicken still there. So you see, so politician is a strong politician in Africa. They have more opposition here. Like Israel, pretty much they say dictator, yalala, because he doing good job. As long as they're not doing good job, they love them. Because they know they have paper money. They have a power we don't have to print money, which is the paper. But they have not the power we have, which is raw material. But at the same time, they rob our politicians. Our politicians are pretty much hostages. The all people in them, that's why they have biggest guards. You know, they have cars, and the cars protect them. You know why? Not because people don't kill. Who's gonna kill people? No. It's pretty much isolation. They come for their house, they go to their palace, pretty much that's it. They talk to your husband, to your nanny, pretty much this. And everything going outside, they don't have control. Believe me, don't believe me, this is happening. Is one person only controls the world and nobody else. Even in Canada. Pretty much we do election, pretty much a politician do the same things than previously. Why? Because it's not their will. These people, we don't need to hate them because they're hostages. Remember Obama? Change is coming, change is coming, change is coming, change is coming. Boom. He came there, pretty much no change. Put everything in administration, everything people doesn't like what happened. So people blame him. Obama. So people need to strain their brain. These politicians pretty much they are victim of one group who control the world. So when this group control the world, everybody's gonna fix. So do your diligence, guys. Is Samir bad news? I have no idea. I love Samir, but I was Magufuli, pretty much baby. I love the way he is really the way he did things. But we don't need to have opposition every single time. If Samir good news or bad news, I have no idea. But I will rather sit with Samir to see what we need. And I ask you to see what is this opposition have in the Twitter. I respond to one lady. Pretty much when many opposition doesn't have anything. As opposition, I was listening in Dumila. He said we import a lot of things, which I believe is not good things. I was like, wow, yes, finally, this is my thing. We need to consume what we produce, so that you're gonna produce job. My heart is breaking when I go in Tanzania. People doesn't have job. People are selling belt. People are selling things like, if I want one belt, I don't want a 2-3 belt. You know, it's people are stuck with things they pretty much produce over there. I don't know where they create a job for us. So we need the willing of politicians to go in the core, which is if you don't know where food is coming, you are pretty much gone. And I hear a story that Ruto is wanted to put GMO manioc. This is a big farmer. So they want to own, here they know Africa is rich, not mineral, our young people. They want to attack this. That's why they want to they want to attack our generation. And how we're going to attack Africa with GMO food? You know, GMO food and seedless. I remember here seedless raisin every time. I was like, no, I don't want it. Because God is not stupid. God put seed in the fruits. If fruit doesn't have seed, it's not a fruit. Even tomato doesn't have seed now. They look like they have one. I was happy when I was Tanzania. I went to Ifakara. My daddy was there. Because my father is the youngest. He died, but his older brother, which was his friend almost, he told me. Anyway, so I went there, Ifakara. I eat oranges. Man, you feel the seed and the skin, the orange. You cut the orange, you feel the knife. That oranges. Pretty much you unatema matunda wanaita mbegu, I don't know. So anyway, so Tanzania, be careful. I hear this pretty much, and I find out weird too. Many people who reporting this, many journalists or many influencers from Kenya. A lot of Kenya influencers talk about Tanzania, which is fantastic. I'm all about cooperation to save, but I never find these Kenya people talk about Ruto. I say, they are scared of Ruto. But it's very safe to talk about Tanzania. Guys, it's not a division. It's like Africa, I can talk about any country, but I think many criticism come from Kenya journalists, which they are scared to talk about Ruto because Ruto gonna put them in the ground. He's pretty much a dictator. So you Kenya journalists start talking about the dictator you have in your backyard. Yes, you have dictator in your backyard. Yes, Ruto is dictator and very failed leaders. I call fake leaders. Ruto, Kagame, Museveni, all this. I don't want to meet them in the... Now, for me, so they are serial killers, president. Yes, I said it. They are serial killers in the name of president. Okay? So you journalists, Kenyans, start talking more about Ruto. Basically, you have dictator in your backyard, aka serial killer president. Okay? So Tanzania, be careful. If you wanna be, I listen to the opposition pretty much. I was like, hey, we're exporting more things. This is not good. Yeah, I said, yes, you got it, man. That, for me, exporting things is very important. We need to have things produced in the, exporting is important because we need to cooperate with another countries. It's like, but we almost owned. I said, wow, this is finally I have a position. And he pretty much say, tupeleke kupuvwale, ndio hivi na hivi, tutafanya hivi. Nikaza, I was like, why he says this? I was like, that is the core message. Boom, I have it. I don't need anything else. You know, I'm Virgo, right? Virgo, we are pretty much to the lowest of, what to say this? Like when you do math, 4 divided by 2, 2 divided by, it's like the lowest one. I say, when you say this, I say, boom, I have it. Another fake leader. another fake opposition, another fake. They just pretty much want their name in the ballot for none. Many opposition are paid from outside for trouble. You know why outside pay money? Because exchange $200 Canadian is equal 400,000 shilling. So they have cash. We don't have. They print money. We don't have. So they are unlimited cash. Where's they gonna put them? Africa. They wanna. You know why they do this? Usually they push the president. Example Samir. So when they have more opposition, so pretty much put what to say, put the like Samir put in the opposition. She will never do something. She need to talk with opposition, which many of them, I don't say, I don't know much about them. I have luck to one pretty much they don't know what they are talking. See, so is Samir good news? I don't know. I hope in the future meeting her, but we need to be careful, Tanzania, from fujo, the manifestation which is gonna lead to loss of people lives and loss of job and loss of people gonna go to prison for no reason. But if your manifestation is justified, good, do it. I'm all about it, but be careful with democracy, because democracy is not for us. We need to ask our president what we want and big things. And I believe now, which I didn't believe then, no leader is more powerful than us. Take it from me. So that's why leaders, they are so scared of population. So good luck for people who want to do manifestation, which I don't know why they do this. And I hope we're going to do in a saving lives way. I hope you do this for position which is they are worth your time. And we need to sit down to see, as I talk, for me, three things I need a politician to talk to me. I don't care which one. Our Tanzania mineral, 9% need to be Tanzania job produce, Tanzania own people in a echelon of job, 90%. And we need to know how many this company operate in this thing, pay tax to the population, which is God-given mineral, basically. And the second things, we need to export less, import less, per export, import less, and we produce our own thing like rice things. And the government need to push for young people to do more kulima. Okay, see, we need to produce more things we can eat, like rice, and And the third one is school. I have a text message from family to go college in 1.6 million to go to college 1 year. He wanted money to go to college. I was like, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So pretty much schools, even again, are gonna give money, but who gonna pay next year? So people are struggling because school fees is very high. Now I can see my dad really put the energy to our education, which we didn't do really good job. But he believed in education. But 1.6 million to go to college to 1 year. So for 2 years, you have 3 million. And average salary is 400,000 for people a month. Do the math. You are in the deficit. So school system for me is if it's me one day, I'm going to talk to her 3 things. And I believe any politician in Africa, they can lower everything. Education-wise, they can lower import things, they can lower influence in our mineral. They can do that. But they are owned. These people are owned. We have no idea. Maybe they have willing. Inside them, I want to help people like this. Pretty much they are tapped. If me, imagine with me, I have 120 followers in X, my phone is tapped. Imagine a president. I repeat, if it was me, my phone is tapped. Pretty much what I do. My Amazon things, somebody tracked to the core. Everything. Me, I have 120 followers in tap. Imagine a president. These people doesn't have life. They're almost, we can blame them, but they're almost victim of the big boss. They go to the house, they have everything. If he started, they always seem their bad language. Oh, she wanna do this? My God, you better don't do this. They conseil or somebody who advise. No. You no, don't do that now. You know, this is they have hitmen operating their place. I know people say, Elizabeth, you are defending Samir. Yes, I'm defending Samir. These people are tapped. They never told you they are tapped. They act like they are scared to be killed, but the opposition, the people who control them, they don't want them to have proximity with people, because people are gonna tell you really is a really problem, and they don't want that. So is Samira tapped? Yes, she is. I don't care. I'm telling you, she's tapped. She wanna do a good job. I think she want to do a good job, but she pretty much, if they take out Magufuli, do you think they're gonna leave her alone? Give me a break, guys. Why they take out Magufuli? He was doing good job. He's pretty much a hero. Why they take out? So you think they want her to be like him? She saw what he's doing. She was with vice president. She knows Magufuli what is he doing. So they want to prevent her to do what he did. And pretty much she's owned. I repeat, she's owned. She doesn't have choice. She's owned. The handler, they own her. Maybe she want to do a good job. She can't. I know I defend Zami, but she can't. Because the people who kill Magufuli, they knew we need to stop this. That's why they do everything. Pretty much when she will go on, you're going to have somebody pretty much come to the same. They want to prevent the next Magufuli, which is somebody really did a good job. And Samira could do the same job like Magufuli, but them above her, they don't want it. These people, she even doesn't know. She doesn't know where are they. So the people who near president, usually this is the hitmans. Yes, the people who near president, politicians, they are hitmen. Example, me, if I'm somebody in the politics, they're gonna make sure people who near me doesn't have the same vision like me. So pretty much what I wanna do, I can do, because pretty much it's trapped. This is politician. So be careful, politician. Do you know why they attack a lot trail? You know trail, like 30 coup d'etat. If you want somebody coup d'etat 30, but the international communities stay quiet, this is a big leader. This somebody we need to get behind. This is Traore, what is Juta, and all this. Eh? The big four, what I talk, the big four. Okay? So these people, their eyes will open and they try to put everything to their population. So my point is, people who are not owned, you can see from far. Like Traore, maybe she owned a little bit, I don't know. But I can see he wanted good things for his population. And pretty much international community stay quiet. It's all coup d'etat. They will never talk about Nobel Prize. No. Because Nobel Prize is connected to the hitman. Listen, Nobel Prize is connected to the hitman. They're pretty much politician. Yeah, you take the trophy. Maybe in literature, something like in the art, Nobel Prize is pretty much good. But in the other way, they are just politicians. See? So be easy guiding your mama, Samir. And she knew exactly what is going on. She was with Magufuli. She knows what to do. If she wanted to doing good job, yes. But the handler, they pretty much owned everything. They kill Magufuli, they see her, they say, okay, guys, we need to prevent. So they, okay, take this control of this. And pretty much she's in hostages. I know. She's hostage. She need our help. We need to focus where our mineral goes than our president. We need to focus kitongoji. Unaona kitongoji? Tuko kuvijiji, kitongoji, nani mwenyewe yuko pale? Mtu mwenyewe yuko kitongoji wako. SKM ni mtu kitongoji anatokea pale pale. Ni mtu ambaye amezaliwa pale. Ni mtu ambaye anajuulika pale. Ni mtu ambaye ana moyo wa kutumikishia watu. Ni mtu ambaye anataka muendelee. Ni mtu anapeleka vitu yenu mbele. Ndiye ndio mnapaswa kukaa. President is pretty much, for me, is like not important. If I leave place, I need to know who is here. Inabidi kukaa chini kuangalia kitongojini pale chini. Watanzania mnaangalia juu sana. Angalieni chini kwanza. Angalieni chini. Nani mwenyewe anaangalia pale? Mtu mwenyewe mnamchagua amefanya mabadiliko. Kudumila nilikuwa nataka kuvuka barabara, siwezi kuvuka barabara. Ile tu rangi ya kuweka ya kupitisha barabara, magari isimame mtu avuke, hawezi kuvuka. And shule kwa upande mwingine, hawezi kuvuka. Jua ni waseke rangi. Ile ndio inabidi kuangalia wa vitu wa vitongoji wenu, ufasi wenye kuwa pale. Nani anakuwa karibu yenu? Nani anawaangalia? Eski anafanya kitu yenye aliyosema atasafanya? Ile mnabidi kuangalia. Msifanye tu fujo kwa ajili fujo. Wengi wa opposition hawana kitu ya kusema. Nimesikiliza mwingine nikasema huyu bwana huyu ni wale wengine wanakutaka tu kunani. Labda kuko wengine wazuri, man, opposition doesn't equal change. Be careful. Opposition doesn't mean equal change. Many of them are troublemakers. They just their name in Zenan. They became celebrity and pretty much make money with your donation, and they have sport cars, and the dark force give their raw money, dark money, and you never hear from them. Anyway, thank you so much. Let's talk about a little bit, because this one I'm gonna put the piece in my Twitter account, because it's a big subject about Nigeria. You know, I have a chance to meet many Nigerian. I have no idea why. Now it's like Nigeria. My hair I did is a Nigerian, and the guy who did my hair is Nigerian. So something is university tell me Nigeria are gonna be big things in the future. I don't know. Okay, so I meet somebody before, like maybe 2 months. They say, "Oh, I'm coming from Nigeria." Nigerians are dynamic. Okay, I don't know much about Nigeria, but he was like, he's a tall. He's like, "Oh, I'm from Nigeria." I was like, "Whoa." And I went to do the book the nan or Nigeria, or somebody make it here, and I say, okay, Nigeria is a big thing. And I go to Twitter, Nigeria, and people are dying. Christian, a lot of Christian. Your president, Bola Ahmed, is on it. You know, he took the power 2023, and 30,000 Christians are died. And Nigeria have very rich. They have oil, they have gas, they have gold, they have land, very good land, and people are creative. Very, they just move. Okay, this really is the movies, everything. Okay, so I found out. I'm gonna put over there this whole scenario. President Bola Ahmed team is on it. Yes. I was talking about owning politician is pretty much owned to the core. Is the owned president to the core. Why they own him? Again, it's not his fault. Because the dark force, the people who control what they know, Nigeria have more than 200 million population. Do you think they're gonna leave a lot of population alone like that? No, they need it. So I found out the killing of Christian. They want, because Nigeria is pretty much Christian and like Tanzania and the Muslim. So they want this dynamic, which Africa we don't have pretty much problem. I'm Christian, but I grew up pretty much Muslim friend. I go to the mosque. Yes, I entered mosque 2 times. I registered as a Muslim because I wanted to escape, because when I grow up, in Fridays they give you a pause to go to the mosque. So I fake. So I didn't want to go to Nane. I didn't want to finish the day, so I fake. I went to the mosque 2 times. So I was shocked to see the difference between, because Christian in the church, we are pretty much everybody there. So when you go there, you put your nun, but pretty much you woman is other side, many other side. I was like, whoa, was really opened my mind. So pretty much we live, and my family is pretty much Christian, and not family like far. My cousin, pretty much we are intertwined, Christian and Muslim. So for me, it's almost I will never really, what to say, I will never be in one side. My cousins are Muslim and they are good people. So I grew up with Christian and Muslim. I went to mosque, I told you, 2 times, and just faking it and put all this. And so my point is the dark force people control, they want that. And they push. This is basically intimidation for they see, because they have equipment, they see the land, when the land is very good. They know these people have technologies. So they know if the land is good, they always have something next. That's why they put a president which they can control. Africa, they may put the president they can control, so they can control everything. I hate to break the bubble. Your president in Nigeria is on it. He is on president. He allow things to go on. Not because he's Muslim, because the Christian die, no. Because of the land, because of gas, because of gold, because of oil. That's it. The big company, they pretty much take everything. Because they can't own like Sudan. Pretty much is own everything and is a kill in the way no many can imagine over there. Killing in Sudan is heartbreaking. People don't talk much. It's heartbreaking, but they can't do that in Nigeria because Nigeria people are open-minded and their eyes almost open, so they need something. So even example is the president is one day they change, they put Christian president, they're gonna fix these things, they're gonna start killing more the Muslim. They need this duality for them to exist. They need dark force, need division to Africa, so to scare people. They need to scare people so they can operate in impunity. So if you are scared, example, people are killed over there, so people are scared, so they don't have time to think who taking our oil. You are scared to your family, so you don't have time to think, oh my God, who taking our oil? You are number one concern, your kids. But you have no idea, this president take more riches outside of your country than you never imagine. This is the playground of the West. Imagine France, which is speaking French, is pretty much 2 legs in Nigeria. France in this desperation mode, and France is in your country. So Nigeria people, to stop this, you need to ask your president, ask your local politician. Yeah, usually this is happen. Local politicians, usually they close their eyes. That's why I tell Tanzania, we need to stop to think about big. If me, I'm going to live one day in Dumila, which I don't know. I love the temperature over there. But I need to know who is there, who is politician. I will need to know very quickly to know which is not because I need my name to be known, no, because that is how it operates. So if something is problem, I know, okay, you are here for what you do. See, so this is we need to know people who you choose there. Do they doing good job? If they don't good job, and people sometimes they put somebody from outside in your area. You have a power. Never go to vote. Yes. If somebody really don't do good job, never go to vote. Yes, never go to vote. So you starve. This wannabe politician, you starve them. So be careful who in your area. Example, Dumila, who in your area? Is somebody in your area come from there? If you not come from there, you are pretty much in trouble. This you need to know. If Samir is in the top, but who is you there? Pretty much somebody, if somebody in Dumila doesn't come to Dumila, never grew up to Dumila, doesn't know to Dumila, I can be Dumila over there, but do I'm doing good job? You need to know things like put the color in the what's it in French say traverse. I can go other side. They do nothing. Everything is chaos, but everybody is looking for Samir. This is a fault we do, Africa. This is a fault we just too much, give too much energy to there, give too much who is governing in your area. And if somebody you choose today or tomorrow doesn't do a good job, somebody need to stand up, not go to vote. That is the biggest message I can give you. Nobody own your vote. You own yours. Use wisely the power you have. So be careful, politician Dumila. I'm coming. Dumila politician, I'm coming. Do good job. Don't just talk. Many politicians Tanzania they talk yala. Unajua mimi nitafanya hivi bwana wewe. Nitafanya hivi. Mimi hivi na hivi boom. Unamchagua afanye kitu. Akishaona watu ampendi tena, nguvu inaanza sasa. Hataki kutoka, anabakia pale, rushwa, anafunga wale watu wenye kumtaki anafunga. Unajua juu ya nini hawafanyi mabadiliko? Sio kwamba hawana hela, hawataki. Hakuna mtu anaweza kukwambia hivi. Hawafanyi mabadiliko, sio kwamba hakuna hela, hawataki. The West doesn't want change in Africa, especially in development. Because when Africa is developing, we never worship them. They need us to worship them. Pretty much. I said, Africa people need to worship the West. We need to worship Europe. Africa people go to Mediterranean Sea to go to Europe. That they want. They scream they don't want. We don't want immigration. Say for they need it. Immigration work in lowest job over there. People from outside, they work in the lowest job. So this narrative, Europe, then immigration, we're gonna do this. She did good job. She doesn't want to immigrant. It's a four. They need it. Here in Canada, pretty much low-paid job. I work to low-paid job. I can see. People doesn't have paper. They come here. Immigration is asset in Western. They don't tell you. They blame. They frame. They need it. Without immigration, we doesn't have anything. Your hamburger is gonna cost you $40. Yes. So stop the madness. Stop the madness. Stop the madness. All these people, we don't know immigration. People doesn't have lowest knowledge. Why immigration? So if you take my raw material and you don't want me, so people, when I walk to the street, some people look at me, she's black. But you take my material in Africa, my raw material. I should be here because I don't have a job there. Hello? So I know the knowledge, but many black people doesn't know knowledge, so they walk with their head down. See? Immigration is an asset. I don't care Trump what he said. I don't care Trump what he not. I don't care any country they not. I don't care Europe. Immigration is an asset for them. They need it. And one day, Africa, they will never go to the Mediterranean Sea. They're going to panic. One day they're going to say their power is done. One day they're going to realize they don't have power because they didn't have power to beginning with. Their power is for this taking raw material, corrupt our politician, and they take jobs. That is the only power they have. They have unlimited cash from fake papers, fake money. They stay in the parliament and they vote money. We don't have that power. Our power is a mineral, but it will give mineral to us outside. And when you go outside, they take us like we are nothing. So your politician doing good job? No. They are owned. Our politician in Africa, they're owned. Politician we don't own, like Traore, look, he has a third coup d'etat. And UN is close their eyes, international community close their eyes, Western media close their eyes because they don't want. This is a good politician. Not Ruto, not Kagame, not Museveni, not even Samir. Yes. Is Samir a good politician? I don't think so. Because she owned. She want to do good job, but she owned. People who kill Magufuli, they just prevent her to do good job. Maybe she want to do good job. She can't. So don't blame Samir. Start to pay attention to your local things. You can change your life from local things. Put bustani, kuweka kuku, fanya mayai, oa mwanamke, fanya watoto. Usinunue kila kitu kinatoka nje. Maji unakunywa, usinywe juice, una save money. Anza vitu vidogo vidogo. Your lifestyle kill you, not politician. So people say, oh, Samira, she grew up in Tanzania. She knows Tanzania. She worked hard. But they own her. The poor lady, they own her. In the core, she did a good job because she saw what Magufuli did. She pretty much could do the job Magufuli when he died. If she was free. She just go, okay, Magufuli did this, I can do this. She was vice president, guys. She knew what she is doing. She's not a bad guy. The people who own her, the people who want to kill Teol. I repeat, the people who own Samir is the same people who want to kill Teol. Thank you so much, guys. Have a good Sunday. For me on Twitter, X, my name is Elizabeth, or go to my website, which is financetalo.com. Pretty much, you finance my talking. You need to finance my talking because people who talk truth, we are censored. That's why people who just talk about AI, they have more things. Because pretty much, they don't talk things. I know AI change humanity, but, people who talk the things, they don't want to talk. So if you want to finance my thing, go to my website. I have a lot of books over there. Books that changed my life. I will never talk on camera without all things I went through. So if you want to be your best, you want to change your life, you want to be your best husband, best wife, best friend, best. You can never be the best if you're not the best yourself. That's why you attract failed men, failed women, failed friendship, because you are not yourself. You need to be yourself. I have books. They're going to teach you how to ground yourself. If you have tough childhood, because like I was pretty much neglected, when I started doing the work for myself, I say these people need. So I have books, if you want to find love, the good love, not needy love. Somebody will have your standard mate. You sit down pretty much equal in talking. You feel somebody listening to you. You feel somebody really have your best interest. You feel somebody never do something bad when you sleep. You feel somebody really have your back. What you want. If you want to heal your mom and dad did to you when you was young, pretty much I don't blame. Because many parents do they can do. So if you want to heal your childhood trauma, go to my website. I have affirmation book, so you can talk every day, you can repeat, and you start seeing changes. Okay? How to ground yourself, the chakra. Because the chakra, we have 7 chakras. So some people have their heart became maybe dark because people maybe they give heart for somebody and people pretty much sold their heart, means treason. They didn't care what you tell them. You tell them the things, they tell somebody else. They didn't care. So you can heal your heart, so you open the door for somebody else really healed. Without healing yourself, you're going to attract bad things. Yes, I found the hard way. So my books, I have a lot of books. I have 11 books. So go there, guys. And don't forget, I have my music, pardon my French, and I have my music, Africa Union Sax, which by accident I wrote this song because I can see Africa is owned. Africa Union is another thing. This organization need never exist. So they censor my song here because they know it's a really good song, because revolutionary song. Okay, so people who try to talk the big things, we are censored. I censored with YouTube. My video, I have more subscribers to YouTube, but you never see. I think in the future, somebody gonna be a hero. Have this. I have a vision in Twitter and in social media. If we on Musk is smart, do this. If somebody upload video, we can see in real time our subscribers or our followers receive notification. And if my follower or subscribers does open what you see, I choose. If I see example, I can see in real time, like Uber Eat. Yeah? You can see who is coming, who is eating your food in your car, right? It's just on maybe parking somewhere and eating your food. And anyways, this is just a joke. It's not true. Anyway, so if smart person who they are good in AI, good in tracking, if you can track our food is coming, if you can track Amazon, yesterday I have something tracking, as they say, they send. I think they don't send. So my point is somebody connected taking my thing when I order? This is universe things. I don't care. I don't care. I don't sweat the small stuff anymore. I don't care. And I know universe is the biggest. You're gonna kick their ass very fast, and they're gonna cry with my package in their hand. Anyways, that's another story. So if we can track Uber Eats is coming, or DoorDash, whatever. Why not we don't track our subscriber if they receive our video? So pretty much somebody doesn't want this to happen. So I can track my food. Why not track if I upload video in YouTube? I can see in real time people who may subscribe have my video. If they don't open, if it's their choice, I have a choice. If somebody doesn't open 3 times or 10 times, I say, okay, I send a message, unsubscribe to me. Because you need to support our creator. You can't just subscribe for fun, okay? You know why? The big account, they don't care because they have a big account. This need to be pushed. So we need to track our subscriber, what they are they receiving. Because look guys, I don't know. This is sounding la la land, but we don't own email from our subscriber. My subscriber in YouTube, I don't own email. YouTube own email, okay? In X, I don't own email the email from my follower. But what influence we have? If you don't own email, you don't own it, almost your subscriber. But they can give us like gift, even to track, to see our video goes, or our tweet or whatever goes to our subscribers or our followers, even we don't own email. That's why I have my website. So you can put your email there. I know I don't have many subscribers, but I'm coming, guys. Are you ready? So in the future, maybe I don't need X or YouTube. And I pretty much give away. Somebody who own YouTube and X, I give you intelligence. Give people who subscribe, who follow, the ability to see their tweet or their video goes to the RAN in real time. Like I upload and I can sit down to see this is receive. If somebody doesn't watch my video, but he receive, I say, okay. But pretty much we are in the dark. So what influence we have, we call influencers. How? How we have influence? We don't own anything. Pretty much somebody sends your website account. Pretty much I don't know if somebody see my video. Do them. I'm very good in math, by the way. My favorite is algebra, okay? And I was very good. And for me, it's like something doesn't add up. If I have 120 follower, but I have 8 people see, so this is not photo of my follower. Say automatically somebody owns something. Even it's not somebody owns something somewhere. Somebody put people who are smarter to do something. So when you upload, I went to the point, I upload things, they say post. When I say post, is a download. I don't know where it's going. It's like it's restart. This is not complaining because I pretty much know my power now. To be honest, I don't need X. To be honest, I don't need YouTube. I know it sounds arrogant, but pretty much because I found out I don't own anything. I don't own your email. If you don't own somebody's email, you don't own anything. So pretty much we are the big account or small account. Pretty much we are not influencers. Influence come for owning something. So my website is more important than X account. My website is more important than YouTube channel. My YouTube channel I have 200 something, but I have 0 view. So you tell me who is the fault? YouTube. YouTube is doing something there. YouTube is doing something there, and they know it. They know I know. And this is not for me only. And I don't care anymore, because before I was like, oh my God, this me. I found out it's not important. It's not important. But I just give you the cadeau today that I know what you're doing. X, I know what you're doing. I know the people who you hire from Discord, because Discord, I know Discord, right? Discord is pretty much the people who hack. It's like dark web people. So X now it became almost dark web, because they leave dark web people take control of X. And before I was like, oh my God, my video. I don't care. I don't care more, because I know that pretty much I don't own, even I have 1 million viewers. You don't own email to some people. So pretty much even Iron Mask have one only million followers. He's the richest. Elon Musk is the richest not because he have more money, because he have more emails. His power come to owning emails. He can pretty much disconnect his account and he became more influences. I know he's have more money in the bank account, but he's owning a lot of email from his companies, Tesla, other. So his influence come from that one. He can pretty much send email to people and have more influence. Even is they shut down Twitter. See? So I found out, my Twitter account, I have 110 followers, but I don't own anything. Even I have 1 million viewers. It's like pretty much you have children never listen to you. See, that's the thing. So this is for people who working hard. People work hard like me. My really mission is to teach you what I know. And so if you see what I'm talking, you will love it. You need to go to my website that I own. My X account I don't own, because pretty much Dark Coven take control of my account. Pretty much Secret Society take control of my account. Pretty much all this association take control of my account. Pretty much everybody. YouTube take control, because YouTube, I know, YouTube is owned 100%. Yes, we see Dark Coven, also all these dark societies. Yes, YouTube is the playground. Pretty much the owner of YouTube doesn't do anything. Just take his coffin home, and the dark coven take control of YouTube. Take from me. Yeah. So I don't care what is going on YouTube, because I don't own their email anyway. So thanks so much. Have a good Sunday. Go to my website, financial.com over there. And I'm pretty much looking to maybe disconnecting social media, because when I found out it's useless. They say social media, but a dark coven media is a secret society media, is evil eyes media, is pretty much. I'm telling you, this is not. It's not because I don't have. It's a bit you're better because you don't have people that follow you. I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm telling you to save your life. Social media became tracking devices. Social media, they know more about us going on in our house than we know ourselves. This is the playground for these associations or this community who can criticize 1 second. Okay? So Are they losing? Yes. Is people going to take control? Yes. And pretty much that's why I leave TikTok before, because I found out TikTok is the owned place. You know why they own more TikTok? Because young people are behaving in a way they don't know. They give away a lot of their things, and so they want this brain for new generation. They pretty much studies our young generation. So pretty much they want to improve how they can shut down. That's why our young people pretty much talk about useless things. So when I see young people talk about things important, I'm so happy. But our young kids just dance in I don't know. I like dance, I like music, but this is not something really I can spend my time. I say maybe I'm old, but this is, we keep pretty much killing generation. We are killing generation. So the dark coven taking control of YouTube and take control of my account, and I don't care. I don't care, and good luck, because people are waking up anyway. So, and all this is gonna come back, and people gonna more and more realize they don't need social media. Like I realize, I say, oh, wait a minute, I don't need it. I don't need social media because I don't own anything anyway. Thank you so much. Have a nice Sunday.